Welcome back. He won't answer me. I'm not gonna. I don't want to rant again, like that again. But it's just so frustrating. Seriously, seriously. This is what they think. This is what Vince McMahon. This is his ideal world. He's got some like fascination, man. He. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it. If you're not a wrestling fan, you don't get it. You don't get it. How can they... I can't get it out of my head. How can they make her win the title? It just blows my mind. It really just blows my mind. And even the main event they get wrong. The Undisputed Era, you can't have them winning. Oh, but this is Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. Yeah, we're gonna book NXT like shit, man. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna book them like shit. Yeah, and it gets even worse when you go up to the main roster. Even worse. Even worse when you go up to the main roster. You think Lars Sullivan's getting booked good? Wait till he goes up to the main roster. You wait. Give it 2 months and he'll be buried. Give it 2 months. Oscar, yeah, they'll probably make it the sole survivor tonight. Yeah, great. But then what happens on Monday Night Raw? She's right back to where she started again. Give it. I'd say less than that. Nakamura was buried when he lost to Jinder Mahal, and he only debuted 4 months prior to that. With Asuka, it's going to be less. It's going to be less. It's going to be 3 months. It's going to be 3 months, and Asuka will be buried on Monday Night Raw. And these people, Kevin Dunn gets paid more than the chairman that runs the company. I'm just lost for words. I'm just lost for words. How daft and dumb this company can be. Why do you think Cody Rhodes left? Why do you think what's his name left? Damien Sandow left. Why do you think that? Why did Ellsworth leave? I'll tell you why they left. Because they don't know. They haven't got a clue. They have not got a clue if a good wrestler smacked them on the arse. Not a Scooby-Doo. But we'll push who we want to push. And you've got to sit there, you've got to like it, and you've got to take it up the arse. Because you're the fans that keep coming back every week. You're this, you're that. You're this, you're that. Survivor Series is your last chance. Your last chance. If you get this wrong, Ring of Honor will be my new permanent home. Because I am sick to death of Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. I am sick of them. Get rid of them. Now. Quick. Sharpish. Quickly. For the sake of the company. Because in 3 or 4 years, your company will be in the shit. If they're still here. They'll be in the shit. It's bad now, good wrestlers leaving. Wait for another 4 or 5 years. You haven't seen the last of it. Alexa will go. Sasha will go. Bayley will go. Asuka will go. Emma's another one. Emma left. And she was talented. This is what happens. They haven't got a Scooby-Doo how to book the good ones, and they give the shit ones, will push the shit ones. Well, it should be the other way round, I'm afraid. But I'm a mark. Me, JD, Joe, everybody else, we're just marks. You watch us every week. We're not bothered. Well, you know what? Until this company actually has a brain in their head, you can stuff your network, you can stuff your pay-per-views, and you can stuff it and shove it straight up your arse. Ring of Honor is getting my time. And let's see what they can do. Let's see what Lucha Underground can do. Let's revolt against the machine that is Kevin Dunn, Vince McMahon, and all this other shit dead garbage dead wood that needs to get out, and quick. Jinder Mahal needs to get on the unemployment line, quick, now. Why are you making him WWE champion? Why? Give me 5 reasons why you are making him the WWE champion. I can't think of one. Never mind 5. I can't think of one. He's a bum. He's on drugs, steroids, whatever you want to say. Steroids coming out of his arse. You can't tell me that's legitimate. Because it isn't. It isn't. You're telling me Roman got a wellness policy violation. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. And he knew it was a mistake. And he said sorry. He's apologised. It'll never happen again. And it's never happened again since. But you think I'm going to be watching Survivor Series? I will. I'll watch to see how you bugger everything up. And I'll laugh in your face. Because you haven't got a Scooby-Doo what you're doing. Because Raw on Monday, it's going to go back to the same old generic garbage with Enzo and Callisto and the cruiserweights not getting used properly and the UK division in the shit because you haven't got a Scooby-Doo what to do with them. Yeah, it's going to go right back there. And you know what? I hope this goes out to every person in the UK. We need to make a stand. We need to do it now. Otherwise, it is too late. It is too late. He needs to hear this. He needs to hear this from people. He needs it. I'm telling you, if we revolt for 3 months, if we give him 3 months, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I will give him a period of time. 2 to 3 months. I will give him that. If this does not get better in the next couple of months, that is it. That is it with this company. Because I am sick to death. I'm sick of it. You can't. Why do you book the good wrestlers that you pay all this money for like shit? And you have Mahal champion longer than The Rock, Eddie Guerrero, Stone Cold, Ric Flair himself, Triple H, even you. He had a longer run than you. And you're the bloody COO of the company. He had a longer reign than John Cena. This company. You make me sick at times. You make me really, really sick to my stomach. Get me. You need me, Triple H. Ring me. I will sort this shit out. Because I care. I love the product. And these people on Twitter, it was a great show. It was this, it was that. This is the reason why the product's in the shit. Because people sit there and they laugh and they take it up the ass. Well, I'm not going to take it up the ass, okay? I'm not. I'm going to speak my mind. And you will hear this, Kevin Dunn. You will hear this, Vince McMahon. You will hear this, Stephanie, and everybody else who is associated with this company. You will hear this. Every UK subscriber of the network all around England. Because I can't speak for around the world. Just in England alone, there will be a load of subscribers. And you'll be on your hands and knees begging us to come back. Well, unless you sort your act out. Unless you sort your act out, and you sort your act out pretty sharpish. And this is day one. This is day one, full day one. And I can't even have one show where I'm not bitching, moaning, ranting. Ring of Honor, yes, it had too many adverts last week. But you know what? It's a decent show. I am telling you, Ring of Honor will be challenging WWE within the next 2 to 3 years. And they know it. They know it. They know. Why do you think Chris Jericho is fighting Kenny Omega? Because they know it's happening, and they know it's going to happen sooner rather than later, and they're just too afraid to say it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. They're too afraid to say it. And he won't. And this is the thing: they won't reply. He'll have a dig at me on Raw. He'll have a dig. Oh, he can't say this. He doesn't mean it. Oh, I mean it. I mean it. I'm not pissing about here. I mean it. You've got to sort your act out, and sort your act out quick. I've given you 16 years. Every week for 16 years. I've got a right to say what I want to say. Yeah. And just look at the garbage that you put on that Battleground pay-per-view. Bloody hell. That was the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen. 20 years. But that's okay, is it? That's okay. Because people will still take it up the ass and everything, because they're too afraid that things will get... My channel will get flagged. This is what will happen. They won't come out and address me on Raw. They'll flag my channel down. And I'll keep making another one. And another one. And another one. Until you listen to me. Until you listen to me. Until you listen to big podcasters. Because we know. On the whole, yeah, there's some that don't know it. But they will. They will soon. When your big boys leave, when Lesnar goes back to UFC, when, I don't know, say Nakamura leaves for Japan again, when AJ goes in a couple of years, because that's the rumours, he's going to go. It's happening. And it's happening sooner rather than later. And they've got to realise this. If they don't, well, if they don't, they don't. To be honest, I'm going to forget it tonight, because he's not going to bother. He's not going to answer me. He won't address me on NXT. Peyton Royce, fair play to Peyton Royce. She's seen it. She's liked it and retweeted it. So she knows I'm right. And I'm sure Kari's saying, and everybody else, the talent know I'm right. It's just the management. We've got their head so far up their ass, they can't see what they can't see what they're doing to the product. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. They'll flag me videos. I know what they'll do. Triple H, the land of opportunity. SmackDown Live, the land of opportunity. The land of opportunity, my ass. If it was the land of opportunity, why have you got Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon as your team captains? It should be Rusev in that spot. It should be Jason Jordan. As much as I don't like the bum, he should be in the spot. Not all these big guns. They'll be here for one night and then they'll bugger off. You're Cena's and that and Triple H. They'll bugger up. Triple H will go back to working with what he's doing. Cena will bugger off. Part-timers. Brock Lesnar part-time. This is getting me mad. One night, one show, and they can't book it right. Cannot book it right. So I have to come on here, bitch and moan. Then he won't answer me. And Enzo, yeah, you're next, pal. Enzo Amore, are you listening to me? You clown. There's a reason why they kicked you off the bloody tour bus. It's because you're a joke. You're a moron. You're a fool. And get out. Get released, you bum. Go to TNA. In the shit, just like you should be. Rot. Jinder Mahal, you're the same. Rot. You're a lovely bloke, but your character in WWE, you need to go, Jinder. Rot. There's so many others that I could mention. These are good people, good talents. They're just not getting used. They're not getting TV time. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I'll give them 1 week. I'll give them Survivor Series, Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT. I'll give them this week. This week, I will give him 1 week. Now that I've said that to him, he might take that on board. And he better add. The first thing he better do is unify the cruiserweights with the UK division and have one title. Do tournaments, do things like that, yes. And you have full control, Triple H, over everything. You, Stephanie, and Shane have control over everything, okay? You decide who's coming in. You do this, you do that. Vince should be on the board. And Kevin Dunn, he should just get out. How can you be paying him more than yourself? It's ridiculous. It really is. Pathetic. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But hey, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens there. See, names are rolling off the top of my tongue now. Randy Orton. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn haven't been used properly. All the cruiserweight division apart from Enzo. Bloody joke. I'm going to send this to everybody, Triple H, because they're all here. They're all on social media. They're all here. They're all here. They're all here. Don't you worry. I'm going to tell him you've got 2 months, 2 to 3 months to sort this out. see. Let's see. No, he hasn't. No. There you go. Oh, they'll listen to me. I've already sent one. Peyton Royce has heard it. They know I'm right. They just don't want to admit it. Because they're so far up their own bums that they just can't admit it. On the whole, I enjoyed Aleister Black versus the Velveteen Dream. I really enjoyed that. That's match of the year, yes. Good. That was probably a Triple H booking decision. Yes. Everything else, that was probably a Triple H booking decision as well. Sullivan v Thingy. What's his name? Oh no. Yes. But everything else, Jesus Christ. Amber Moon winning the women's championship. The one I'm 50-50 on. You're taking the piss. You've got Mahal, steroid bloke. If I get flagged for this, I really don't care. I've got another channel. And I'll keep doing this. So you can... I've got a voice. Me, JD, Joe, others, we've got voices. We hear, we see all this shit going on around us. Yes. I am crazy, you're right, bro. I am. I'm passionate about this. Rightly or wrongly. I've watched this for 16 years. 16 years. Week in, week out. Not many people would do that. If any. Unless you're a real fan. And I am. I do not like the way it's going. And there's been a lot of releases recently of good wrestlers. They know what way it's going. Trust me. Trust me. Your Finn Balor's and that, they're only there at the minute because they're at top of the card. In a couple of years, whenever their contracts run out and that, they're not signing new ones. If Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn's still here in 2 or 3 years, they're off. They're jumping ship. They're jumping ship. They're gone. It's not real. Yeah, I know that. I know that. It's scripted. Don't you think I know? I know that. I know that. I know that. Don't you start questioning me. Not in the mood as it is. Don't want me friends pissing me off. And that's typical. That's topped it all off. The NXT Championship match. They changed the title. They changed the title. They changed the title when I didn't even see the match. I didn't even see the match and they changed the title. Yeah. Some company you got there, Vince. Some company you got there. Because you got your clowns and your muppets who'll just listen, who'll hang on every word that you say. Kevin Dunn, yes, Vince. 44 times more, Vince. And I'll get flagged for this. I really don't care. I really don't care. The 2 matches that were good, I think they were Triple H booking decisions. And if they were, I said I don't think it's him. I don't think it's Regal. I don't think it's him. I don't think it's somebody else. But something's got to change, and change quick. They're on about this company will never go out of business. Trust me. 2 or 3 years, it will go out of business. It will. It will go out of business. Why do you think the ticket? Why do you think they're selling the T-shirts at so cheap prices? I got mine for £27. Why do you think they're selling mine for? Why do you think they're selling them for cheap prices? Because they know nobody's buying the stuff. And it's the fans like me and all these other podcasters that are keeping them going. So you've got to please us. If you don't please us, that's it. We're gone. And I'm really close today. Yeah, I'll keep watching. I'll give you 2 to 3 months. As I've said on this here, 2 to 3 months to sort everything out. I've told you what you can do. Vince can go on the board. Kevin Dunn, he can go. You can rip up his contract right in front of him and say, right, you're never working for this company again. He's got as much use. He's got as much use as an aardvark. He really has. An aardvark's probably got more use. Anyway, it's me rant and me rave and all that over with. If you've enjoyed this numbing experience, click like, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure they get this. Make sure they get this. All right. Bye.